Hey everybody, and welcome to StutterTalk. So this is going to be a intimate gathering in a far too big of a room. My names are Jackson. I'm here with my regular co-host, my hero, Peter Reitzes.
Hey everyone.
And we have a wonderful panel planned for the day. We have first Samantha Gennuso.
Let me introduce myself.
I know, it's such a travesty at these things, not to let people say their own names. And Jamie Rocchio.
Hey guys.
Hey Jamie. My good buddy Joel Korte.
Hello.
And our moderator, the lovely Caryn.
Hi.
Who will be running around in a little bit and taking questions from you, the audience. And
anyway, the first topic is this. Is it always appropriate to tell people you stutter? Is it always appropriate to advertise or let someone else know that you stutter? So who wants to take that first panel? Sam, go ahead. You look like you're ready to go.
yes.
Okay. Is it always appropriate?
To talk about stuttering at work, to talk about stuttering in grad school, to tell others that you stutter?
Well, that question is a little bit, it's not for anyone else. I think of it as being for you, so it doesn't matter, like, the situation, you know what I mean? Like, basically, when I advertise, it's, because I want the person to know, and I'm very specific about it, why I want them to know, so they don't wonder, so they don't think it's weird. So, as long as I feel like I want them to know that, that's like really all that matters. It doesn't matter the situation, because it's not the situation that matters. Am I making sense? It's how you feel about it.
Yeah, well, what we're kind of getting at, I think, is that we hear people say a lot, like, advertising is a great thing, it's super helpful for me, but sometimes in some situations, for example, if I'm just saying my name, like, what's the point in advertising?
Because if you're going to really block on it, it's going to drive you crazy. Unless it doesn't, then it doesn't matter. But if you feel like you're really going to block, which that bothers me, I say my name and I block on it, like, and you make a joke about it, like, no, I didn't forget my name, I actually stutter, because I've gotten that one.
Right, but
1,000 times.
Even if you're not going to block on your name, probably sometime else in that meeting or the conversation or whatever, what do you think about this?
Well, I kind of go back and forth on this a little bit, because there are some situations where I don't advertise, like if I'm going to get a sandwich and I just really don't feel like bringing it up. But I really do think that if you want, there's a clever way in every single communicative situation where you can self-advertise. And even if it's like, sometimes you might think, oh, this isn't, if you're going to something for someone else and you're like, oh, I don't want to self-advertise because it's not about me, it's about this other person. It's still, it really doesn't take too much time, and it makes everybody feel a little bit better. So I would make the argument that you literally can self-advertise in every single communication situation, and it's appropriate.
Do you think, though, that you have to tell people why you're telling them that you stutter?
Heck yeah, sorry.
Go.
Please.
Heck yeah, go ahead, Sam, and then we can get Jamie.
My speech pathologist back home, Carl at the American Institute for Stuttering.
Name dropping.
What, I love him. He's awesome. He really helped me to realized this. I talked about this with the teens today. I was advertising because I thought that I needed to. I was taught to, and that's what I did in college and on job interviews. Like, oh well, I don't want them to wonder, so I'm going to advertise. And I would say, I would just want to let you know that I stutter. It's not a big deal, but I wanted to put it out there. But that still felt a little bit like, why am I saying this? Like, why would I want to let them know? And Carl was like, well, it's not for them, it's for you. And I was like, no, it's for them, because they have to know. And that's not true. He was like, no, it's for you because you care about what they think of you, and that's why you want them to know. So when you advertise, be very specific. And ever since then, I just started being really specific because it makes me feel so much better about advertising. Otherwise, I hated doing it, and now I'm like excited to do it. Like I say, I just wanted to let you know so that you don't wonder, or so that just like being specific gives you a reason. It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. I think it's important to realize that it is for you and it is for them. It's for everybody. Ms. Jamie Rocchio, the queen, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
what are your thoughts, babe?
Well, the first time I advertised, I was really proud of myself. A new person moved into the neighborhood. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I go up to introduce myself, and I say, I stutter. I was all proud, and she said, and you're telling me this why? And I said, oh, I think I fell asleep on that part. So, I was like, are you sure that this advertising thing is supposed to work? So I don't always advertise initially, but when I'm blocking and the listener is squirming, I'm like, I stutter, I'm good, it's all right, no problem. So I kind of take my cue from the listener or the situation, and I don't advertise for me. You're supposed to, I guess.
No, but technically you are. I used to think that too.
It's my turn, Sam?
She's obviously never been on a podcast with me before.
Okay,
sorry.
No, but I've listened to every podcast you've been on. I know your type. So I really believe, because I believe I say it to make my listener more comfortable, because I'm going to write out the block. I don't care how long it takes. And they need to know, because they're going to have to wait. And that's what I have to say.